But he didn't send his wives and the children. And the last people to go across the brook was his wives. And in the midst of them going across the brook, Jacob was left alone. A lot of people don't like being by themselves because they don't trust themselves. It's not they're afraid, they don't trust themselves. We just talked about iniquity, right? They don't trust themselves. It's bad when you don't trust you. He was left alone, people. And when he was left alone, God has said, he still didn't get it. So what God does, he pays Jacob a visit. And they begin to wrestle. Now, when he sets them off, I need you to understand something, is that it wasn't pitch black when he sent them off. When he sent them off, it was the eve of the day. It was still daylight. But as he was left alone, evening had come, and they wrestled all night long. That was a long wrestling match. Y'all, you need to read. They wrestled until the break of day. Going around, tussling until the break of day. Now, I have to present this to you. At any time, the fight could have been over. But he needed to get the you in Jacob out. So he began to wrestle with Jacob. And we sometimes do that with our brothers or kids or whatever. We just toy with them and wrestle and sling them around. And I do it with my son, sling him around. And when I get tired of slinging him around, I just touch him in an area. And he lets go. It's called pressure points. And he says, ow. So what you have is you have Jacob and God wrestling all night long. Because it took all night to get Jacob out of Jacob. How long is it going to take God to get you out of you? How long is it going to take God to get the gimmicks, the games, the schemes, and almost beguiling out of you before you see that you are a wretch undone? The biggest problem with us is we don't see nothing wrong with us. All night long wrestling to the break of day. And the key factor that let us know that Jacob got tired of being Jacob because the Lord said, what is your name? See, he's asking God, what's your name? Don't worry about my name. What's your name? My name, Jacob. He said, it's about time. Now you have confessed who and what you are. You're nothing. You're a schemer. You're full of gimmicks. You're full of games. You're beating your brother out of his birthright, and you're going around cheating everybody. But that's what it is, a cheat. He said, now that you confess that, now I'm changing your name. I'm changing your name to Israel. He didn't change it to anything. He changed it to Israel. And from that day forward, he should have been no longer called Jacob. And you'll find that even when he was there, they were still calling him Jacob. Because the world remembers you the way you work. Even though God has done something in you, the world is still remembering you the way you work. And then you find yourself going across